Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning, daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big uncle, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, and he is me, Mr. P.L. Sweets, here to bring you that daily inspiration, morning motivation right here on the Good Vital Mornings podcast. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days of power pack information and inspiration. I'm here for you. Hey, listen, if you are new here, welcome aboard. And if you are a subscriber or a follower, hey, listen, thank you for making us part of your day. And why don't you create your own playlist of inspiration? We have over 250 shows that you can peruse and you can stay inspired. At the same time, you can really gain some musical knowledge. You really could. Why don't you like, subscribe, review, and share? And if you are watching, not only subscribe, but hit the bell to get notified. So this way, when things go up, you know about it, and share it. Share it, because sharing is caring. Have you ever heard of the phrase, necessity is the mother of invention? Necessity is the mother of invention. But you know, not only do I have the perfect song, the title has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but the process does. Yeah. You probably say, yeah, I think I know that. I think I know that. But you probably know it from this.
He plays much kids. He's a big bad wolf, and you're the three pigs. He's a big bad wolf in your neighborhood. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning good.
There it is. Yeah. Ho. Yes. If you are not sure who that is, first of all, that's Run-D.M.C. That's Run-D.M.C. The song is called Peter Piper. Where did it come from? I'm glad you asked. On the screen, I am showing the cover to Bob James 2. He has another classic hip-hop record on Bob James 1, but we're not going to talk about Bob James 1. We're going to talk about Bob James 2. This is part of a series of jazz funk classics. I mentioned one. There was 3, and the fourth version was BJ4. This was released in 1975. I remember this record not because it was a jazz record, because it was a hip-hop record. And why do I say it was a hip-hop record? Because this is one of the original records that DJ spun in the park in the early portions of hip-hop, which is why Run-D.M.C. used this record. They didn't use it because, oh, that's dope. They used it because it was used in the park. I remember. I may not look it, but I was there. I remember going to Downtown Records and actually buying this record. Because Downstairs Records was upstairs. Going to Rock and Soul. But necessity is the mother of invention. It actually came from a quote from Plato. Well, it said, our need will be the real creator. What it really means is that choices sometimes paralyze us, but we have the incredible ability to adapt when we know we're about to sink in a sink and swim situation. Hip hop was created by us because we chose to innovate. And what I didn't know is that Bob James even innovated even more. Did you know that Bob James is not the writer of this song? He's not the writer of this song. The writer of this song is Paul Simon. This came off of his 1973 album, Take Me to the Mardi Gras. He is the writer, 100% writer and publisher of this song. Let me help you.
Where the dancing is elite and there's music in the street both night and day.
You're probably saying, huh?
Hurry, take me to the Mardi Gras.
Yeah. There's a melody used that you would hear when the break would turn over. It's that melody. Yeah. Yeah. But we know the break part because necessity is the mother of invention. Take Me to the Mardi Gras was originally a folk record that turned into a jazz funk record that we use as the originators of hip hop. It's breakbeat to build a foundation, to build a movement. The greatest inspiration and innovations often come from repurposing what already exists, whether it's music, whether it's business, whether it's creativity, whether it's whatever it is. Self-invention isn't always about starting from scratch. It's about seeing the new possibilities in an old idea. Because hip-hop borrowed sounds and created a culture. From jazz records to funk records to rock records, from disco records, it didn't matter. We found the use of something and flipped it. Reinvention is not about waiting for the next big thing. It's not. Reinvention is that reinvention. It's about recognizing the value of what's in front of you. About what you have, about using what you have in different ways. Ways when others have not imagined. Whether it's taking a night job to do something in the day, whether it's a creative endeavor, whether it's a business idea. The key to remixing your talents is often about creating something or making something that's uniquely yours from something that already exists. Bob James, too, already existed. Started as an idea from a folk singer to one of the foundational tracks of an entire movement, the largest genre in music today. Think about that. In 1973, Paul Simon wrote a folk song. In 1975, Bob James converted it into a jazz funk song. And in 1979, 1978, hip hop took it and created an entire movement. Necessity is the mother of invention. So what's in your hands? What do you have? What are you looking at? Sometimes you don't have to start from scratch. Sometimes you can reinvent what's in front of you and remake it how you see it. Recipes come from people trying things. You know that, right? Recipes do not come from, this is how we do it. Recipes come from, how can I do it? That's a recipe. How can I do it? How can you do it? What you looking at? What you trying to do? I'm here to tell you, your need will be the real creator, like Plato says. Hey, you go be great. You go be amazing today. Take charge of the day. Grab the bull by the horns. And I will say it like my good friend Corrado always says, be good to yourself.